ating aming animate. So, may topic today is all about the schedule affected with the spray. So, first, this is just for what is thermometer spray. So, according to articles, thermometer spray is a generally refers to a violent therapeutic disturbance involving multiple people verified occurred perhaps in this manner. Often it was injuries. So, according to the definition, thermometer spray is all about chaotic. For example, in club, thermometer spray is composed of 4 or more people. At least na magkaila. For example, sa club, inom. So, kanang example is yung magkagubot. Yung sa grupo, thermometer spray is din sa grupo. But composed sila of 4 or more people na nagkarayot sa usa ka particular place. Let's proceed to the topic. So, physical injuries inflicted in a thermometer spray. When a thermometer spray is referred to in a preceding article, only serious physical injuries are inflicted upon the participants thereof, and the person responsible thereof cannot be identified. So, in physical injuries, inflicted with thermometer spray, only physical injuries happen to a person in that particular nga ubot. Wala nang result sa patay. Only physical injuries. Wala po na-identify ang suspect because 4 or more people ang kasamang anak na may tabo. Well, mates, all those who appear to have violence upon the person of the defended party shall suffer the penalty of next lower degree, not provided for the physical injuries inflicted. So mag-suffer sila of penalty. Let's discuss first the penalty later. So, when a thermometer spray is referred to preceding article, only serious physical injuries are inflicted upon the participants thereof, and the person responsible therefore cannot be identified. So, similar sila rates. So, when the physical injuries inflicted are of a less serious nature and the person responsible cannot be identified, all those people who appear to have used any violence on the person of the offended party shall punish by arresto mayor for from 5 to 15 days. So, tanang daw nga ni-appeal sa gubot, kayo naman na-identify kung kinsa dyan ang naka-damage sa ka-person na ginireklamo, tanang niya ni-appeal sa gubot, so 4 or more people nga ni-appeal sa gubot is mag-suffer sa ilang penalty nga arresto mayor from 5 to 15 days. So, the elements of physical injuries inflicted with thermometer spray is, first, that there is a thermometer spray as referred to in preceding article. Like what I said earlier, nga dapat na thermometer spray, nga na pagkagubot sa usa ka lugar, nga kana nga gubot is dili grupo-grupo. 4 or more people ra ang kinahanglan para matawag siya og thermometer spray. Second, as a participant or some participants thereof suffer serious physical injuries or physical injuries of a less serious nature only. So, kabantay mo mates ka ng sa club, for example sa party, nagkain ng inom na, nagkagubot, or 4 or more people, doon, nagka-inflict, nagka-riot, nanay nga damage, kakubag ng mangong, nangagising na rin. So, that is an example of serious physical injury. Pero wala siya kabalong kinsa kasumbag saya, or kinsa nakasakit saya. Basta kayo nga sa sulod sa kagubot or riot nga situation, nga wala yung grupo. Stranger sila tanan. So, third, that the person responsible thereof cannot be identified. Like what I've said, nga hanang person nga nakadamage siya is wala na identified or wala kabalog kinsa dun ang nakadamage niya. Fourth, all of those who appear to have used violence upon the person offended party are known. So kaila ka kinsa ang mga ni-appeal, pero wala ka kaila kinsa ang nakadamage siya na particular person. So let's proceed to the when a person is killed in course of the affray, the one victim is described as known. Article 252 is not applicable to this use of violence because the article applies when a thermometer spray only serious physical injuries or physical injuries of a less serious nature or infected. So, ug naay mamatay sa usa ka tungod sa prey. So, dili siya labot sa Article 252 kay ang kanang pagpatay or namatay is kanang labot na siya sa Article 251 which is death caused in tumulto sa prey, which gi-discuss na siya ni May Lastimoso. So, mamatay ang usa ka victim sa usa ka tumulto sa prey or sa kagubot, is dili na siya labot sa Article 252. It is include sa Article 251 nga death caused by tumulto sa prey. Dali na mo lang i-discuss sa 252 is serious physical injuries inflicted in tumulto sa prey. So, dito siya labot sa Article 252. So, manaman sa Article 252, let's proceed to the giving assistance to a suicide. So, kung naman ito ang suicide no, paghikaw or pag-end sa iyang life, nga wala tayo kabalo sa particular nga reason. So, Article 253, giving assistance to suicide, any person who shall assist another to commit suicide shall suffer the penalty of prison mayor, which is 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. Diba? Yes guys, 6 years and 1 day to 12 years. So, if such person lends in assistance to another and instead of doing the killing himself, shall suffer the penalty of reclusion temporal. However, if suicide is not consummated or the penalty of arrest minor, it needs to be due to maximum period shall impose. So, when we say kapan guys, assist siya sa usa ka person, either namatay ang person or wala, she must suffer the penalty of prison mayor. Or for example, may nahigog or nahigog, so ikaw mismo ang mihatag sa pisik. Yan na, may mag-suicide. So, appeal ka na or ikaw mismo ang kanang ihatag o pisik or i-push siya nga mag-suicide. Kung saan mo penalty, prison mayor. Pero ino pag i-extend imong pagtabang siya, mismo ikaw manihigog sa pisik, muna siya itong extent of doing the killing of himself, mo siya kitabangan, ikaw panikot sa pisik, sa nagikog niya. So, mag-suffer ka sa penalty niya, reclusion temporal, which is 12 years and 1 day to 20 years. Muna yung may suffer. Either the person is, the suicide is consummated or not, or namatay ang suspect, ay namatay ang suicide or wala. So, let's proceed to ask punishable giving assistance to the suicide. By assisting the other persons to commit suicide, whether the suicide is consummated or not, kung siya umiinon, lumatay na siya wala, wala may particular nga penalty or sentence. By giving his assistance to another to commit suicide to extent of killing himself. Kung umiinon nga na extension, na ipagtabang pa para magiging ng usa ka person. Kung ako example nga, mismo niya atay ka sa PC, so ino mag-extend ng pagtabang, ikaw pa mismo ikot sa PC para muhang ang usa ka suicide. Mates, what is the penalty of giving the person assistance to suicide? If the offender is the father, mother, child, or spouse of the committing suicide, so the Article 253 does not distinguish and does not make any reference to the religion of the offender with the person committing suicide. Hence, the penalty would be the same as that provided said by article. So, kanina sa Article 253 guys, bisag imo pa papa, suon, anak, or spouse nimo mismo ang ga-assist sa imo, wala siya special treatment. So, same penalty ang na-impose sa iha. Same nga penalty ang mahatag sa iha. For example, yung asawa, siya ang hatag sa o assistance, she must suffer the penalty of prison mayor. Kung siya pag nanghikot sa PC, suffer siya o reclusion temporal. Okay guys? So, a person who attempts to commit suicide is not criminally liable. Because a person who attempts to commit suicide is not criminally liable because the society has always considered a person who attempts to kill himself as an unfortunate being, a rich person more deserving than pity rather than penalty. So kana na yung person nga mo-commit of suicide guys, wala na siya criminally liable. So di na siya atagaan og penalty. Kay according sa kan guys, ang person nga mo-attempt of suicide kay na siya og unfortunate being. For example, ganahan siya, kaluyan siya kaysa atagaan siya og penalty. Ano na siya guys? So, let's proceed to other topic. So, as a pregnant woman who tried to commit suicide by means of poison, but instead of dying the fetus in her tongue, he was expelled liable for abortion. An answer na guys is no. Because in order to incur criminal liability for the result not intended, one must be committing a felony. An attempt to commit suicide is an act. Like for example ngayon na, ang pagpatay is wala na siya criminal liable. Kaya siya may maghikog ba, wala siya ito nga, kasi alahig nga na yung victim. So, but it's not punishable by the law. Ang Article RPC, Article 3, Revised Penal Code, does not penalize a person who attempts to commit suicide. Woman who tries to commit suicide is not committing a felony. She is therefore liable for abortion or expelling the fetus instead. Like kung nakawag example kayo na wala siya nga mukha ng fetus, kaya is ganahan siya mamatay, ganahan siya mag-commit out suicide. So, assistance to suicide is different from mercy killing. So, ito na siya. Commonly known as mercy killing. It's the practice of painless putting to death a person suffering from some incurable disease. So, dito sa Pilipinas guys, wala taga-promote or taga-gamit o ito na siya. Kaya wala taga ng mercy killing. Kaya sa ibang lugar, sa like for example, lugar sa France or sa gawas, kaya not sure ano saan ba, basta ay country nga gagamit o ito na siya or mercy killing. Ito na mga incurable galing nga mga sakit nga di na matabangan. Muna siya, ilalagay na ako guys na dapat patyo na lang ako sa patient kaysa mag-suffer pa. So legal na sila guys. At sa Pilipinas, that is considered as a crime. Or like criminal liability, ang usa ka person yung magamit na lang o na siya. Ito na siya is not leaving assistance to suicide. Ito na siya is the person feel does not want to die. After a doctor research the emergency in office, patient may be liable for murder. So there is a Pilipinas guys. Hindi mo suicide ang patient, hindi siya mo suicide kaya hindi ka na siya matawag o mercy killing guys. Kung hindi siya mo suicide, hindi mo siya matawag o hindi mo na siya. Kung ang doktor matagog kanang tambal ka niya makapapatay siya or let's call us kanang mercy killing, ang doktor kay mag-suffer sa sentence or sa penalty nga murder. Kaya dahil sa Pilipinas di pa siya legal, unlike sa other country nga legal na ang paggamit o mercy killing. That's all my topic guys. Kanina nakasagot na mo. Thank you.